to show you off. Come here, baby. Come on, baby. This is our pet duck. Hi, everyone. This is Buster. Hey, baby. Come here. Yeah. Okay, ready? Watch this. Oh, you can't watch it. You didn't actually see it. All right. This is my world, and now she's upset at me even more. All right. Hey, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to Great Morning. First thing I want to do is I want to get you prepped for the meditation and the stretching thing that we're going to do all the way at the end. So I'm going to have you do one of two things. This is going to be a nice thing for your vagus nerve, which I've been learning a lot about. Either if you have one or if you want to order one for the future, these are little ice packs. Okay, so I'm going to either have you, if you have something like this, awesome, or if not, take a paper towel, go wet it, and put it in the freezer. Let's go do that right now, and then I'll give you guys 2 minutes, situate yourself. Make sure that you have something wonderful to drink. All right, awesome sauce. And let's go. Let's do that right now. Let's prep. Prepping. Prep. Prepping. Everybody's prepping. Prepping for a great morning. I wonder if they can hear.
Yeah, I can hear.
You can hear? Well, you're sitting right next to me. My wifey's here.
No, in the headphones.
In the headphones? Okay, awesome. Okie dokie. All right, so I want to get you guys warmed up a little bit because the best way to calm the body is to release some energy. So we're going to do something called dynamic tension, okay? Dynamic tension, take your hands, put them together like this. Take a breath in, and when you breathe in, when you breathe out, all I want you to do is I want you to push. I want you to push your hands together and your palms together like that. Push, and let go. Relax. That's it. Dynamic tension. It's tension, moving things, but you don't even actually have to move the muscles. How many of you felt when you're going like that, you felt your arms tighten? How many of you felt your chest muscles tighten? Awesome. Let's do this. Take your hands, put them up like this. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, and now just push. Pushing against each other. Push. There you go. Breathe, and relax. Nice. How many of you felt your chest muscles up here? Awesome. Now, when I used to be a personal trainer, we're talking 25 years ago, I would have ladies do this where they were doing it down here. So, for example, the regular one we just did, and then this one, they would do it down here, and now push. Ready? Now push, like that. And then what you would do is you would probably feel the chest muscles down here. Guys used to do inverted incline presses where you lay down at a low angle to build these chest muscles. If you go like this and you squeeze, you can build up these chest muscles, and ladies have been told by other personal trainers that it helps, lift the spirits, if you know what I mean. Okay, cool. Another dynamic tension that we can do, let's strengthen our arms. I mean, some of us just don't work out, that's it, but we can still have strong arms. Take your hand, go like this, other hand like this together. Now, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you work the triceps. So this muscle back here is your tricep muscle. And then that's what makes sure that you can straighten your arm. And then this muscle over here, that's your bicep. That's when you grab onto something and you pull. So we're going to work the bicep and the tricep together. Ready? So what I want you to do is, my inner child just laughed because I went like this and I felt air, and I just was brought back to, remember back in the days when people used to make fart noises with their hands? Or have you ever been swimming in a pool and someone just, and like the water just shot out? Inner child things just come up, which just makes me happy and tickles my fancy. So what I want you to do is I want you to try to straighten, I'm enunciating, straighten this arm. And while you're trying to straighten this arm using this tricep muscle, I want you to use this arm to bend it and don't let it straighten. So you're doing resistance to yourself. So breathe in, breathe out, and straightening this arm while bending this arm. Go, 5 seconds. 1, 2. Anybody shaking like I am? Shaking like bacon. Okay. Now we switch. Like this. Breathe in. breathe out and push. Now you're trying to pull this arm and you're trying to make this bicep stronger on this side over here, while this arm over here, you're using this tricep muscle. Let me get a good shadow so I can see it there. There you go. You're getting this tricep muscle. I have an amazing ability to flex fat. And you go like that, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tremendous. One that you could do for your legs, because I don't want you to ever injure your knees. I've seen teachers that they run around and a kid yells and they twist their body and they feel just the slightest little tear in their knee. Anybody ever tear their ACL, their PCL, MC hammer, meniscus, anything? So I don't want that to happen. The key is to make sure that those tendons and ligaments around your knee are super, super strong. So right now, take your hands, just put them on your kneecap. Okay, put them on your knee, just like that. And I want you just to feel around. Feel the muscle. There you go. Feel everything going on in here. Okay, cool. Now, lift the heels of your feet off the ground. The back of the foot. Lift the heels off the ground so it's like maybe you were trying to stand up. And now push down as hard as you can. Push. And what you're doing is you're pushing down with the ball of your foot. You can hardly hear me? Okay. That's all right. Thanks for telling me. I appreciate that. Can anybody else hear me? Carolee, can you hear me? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Did my sound just go out? Okay. I'm super close.
It sounds like you're really far away.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. And yours sounded like it was going in and out. Let me just see something. Okay, and yours was back and forth.
No,
okay.
might be my phone.
All right.
I'll come out and come back in.
All right, awesome sauce. And I'm recording this for you guys as well. For all 2 of you. There you go. I don't care. This is going to be huge someday. I'll have like 5 people. All right, so ball of the foot right here, heel off the ground. You're going to push down with the ball of your foot as hard as you can. Ready, set, go. Push down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Now do it again. Push down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. If you do this, you may feel like you're trying to get yourself out of the chair. The key is that when your heels come off the ground, it activates the tendons and ligaments around your knee that hold the bone to the bone and the bone to the muscles. So that's why I feel that dynamic tension is super, super important. Now, here's the thing. How many of you have high energy kids? How many of you have high energy kids? And these high energy kids just have so much energy, but you're in an area like I grew up in New Jersey. And it was super, super cold there, so they would have to do programs inside. So we would do all these different things for dynamic tension, and we would have the kids do wall chairs where they were sitting up against the wall, and then they would just go with their legs 90 degrees like that, and then they would push. And in a minute, these kids are sweating, and they're dripping, and their legs are shaking. But what's happening is the chemicals and the endorphins and all these beautiful materials that are inside our muscles, that when we use the muscles, they're released into the body. That's the important part. So even if you have a situation where the kids can't run around, you can still do this with them and burn off calories. Everybody just squeeze your whole entire body. Like the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to get rid of carpal tunnel pain. I'm going to show you how to get rid of carpal tunnel pain, and the way that you do it is by strengthening first, and then we're going to stretch. So go like this with your fingers. All right, cool beans. All right, now squeeze one hand. Squeeze, 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 and you can feel this all there. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Now, stretch your fingers out. Stretch them out as far as you can. Stretch them out. Stretch, 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 stretch. Awesome. Now, squeeze, 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 and stretch, 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 stretch. Tremendous. Okay, now we're going to do chicken beaks. So go like this. Bring it in and go. Awesome. All right, Alexander, I hope that you can hear. And now go around like this, and let's do it 5 times, and notice what you feel. And you know what? 2 weeks ago, I was doing this by myself. I felt the clicking and actually went to my chiropractor slash kinesiologist. If you're ever in South Florida, this guy's incredible. And he actually adjusted my thumb in so it's not clicking anymore. Now go the other way. Sometimes there's nothing wrong other than a bone or something just needs to be moved in the proper place. All right, cool. Now that we have this nice and strengthened and stretched and warmed up, now you're going to push down over here and just notice how far up your forearm you feel this. There you go. And breathe in and breathe out. Cool. And now you're going to flip over, and two parts to this stretch. Part one is this right here. You're just going to pull the wrist and pull it back. And now when I do this, like instinctively my body goes out, and what I do is I'm just noticing my stretching going up here. Okay, and now if you don't feel a stretch or you want to feel a deeper stretch, pull your fingers, grab onto your fingers and just pull them back like that. There you go. That's a nice pink color right there. And then just feel that stretch happening. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Now let's do the other side. Ready? Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Stretch, 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 stretch. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Stretch, 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 stretch. Awesome. And chicken beaks. One. Burger, 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 burger. And the other way. Buck, 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 buck. Perfect. Okay, cool. Now tuck it in. Tuck it down like that. There you go. This side I definitely feel more. This is my writing hand. I write with this hand. Not that I write anything at all. It's also my eating hand, so that's probably why it's tight. I definitely eat a lot more than I write. Flip over. Stretch this part first. Feel how it normally, naturally goes out. And now pull your fingers down and then stretch like that. Problem is that we're texting, we're driving, we're typing, we're using phones, and all this stuff that we're doing with our hands and our wrists that are so minute. Every time you're typing, you're texting, this and that. I mean, you're swiping hands, swiping up. Like, there you go, my wife, he does right. Yeah, swiping. How many of you are going like that with Chat GPT or whatever? Maybe you're single and you're going like this or like that or whatever it is. But just notice, I mean, look. I'm moving my fingers, and you can see, and do this for yourself. Look how far up your arm your tendons and ligaments are attached. And just remember, that's how important it is to stretch these. All right, cool. Now check this out. How do you feel? Okay, tremendous. Okay, cool. So now, let's talk about the vagus nerve. And the vagus nerve is the biggest nerve in the body. And the vagus nerve goes out to all the organs in the body, and it also goes to your gut, which is what it feeds up and down. The body gives information to the brain, and the brain reacts. Let's say you feel anxious, something happens in the environment, and then the body tells the brain that you're feeling anxious and different things happen. Now, I'm definitely not a professional on this. I've only been learning about the vagus nerve over the last 6 months. Do your research, look online, find people that when you watch them, their heart just opens and they're there to help you. Like, I don't really know too much about trauma, but I found this amazing guy, Gabor, Gabor, Mate, spelled mate, M-A-T-E, and I watch him and I recommend people go and listen to him when it comes to trauma. Okay, cool. Awesome sauce. Yay! Now, couple of things for the vagus nerve. Well, some things just, it's called the parasympathetic nervous system, the different parts of it. Laughter. Laughter is amazing, and we forget to laugh sometimes. There's videos that I watch when I do my workshops or trainings where I put up the Chewbacca mask lady, and we listen to her laugh. So let me tell you some bad jokes, and I hope that you laugh. Ready? Knock, knock. Hatch. Bless you. Okay, that was pretty. I know how many. Oh, that was horrible, but you're going to use it. Okay, ready? Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow. Moo! All right, cool. Let's do this. A bear walks into a bar. Says, bartender, can I get iced cold beer? And the bartender says, sure, pal, but why the big pause? Big pause. Oh, even Buster's laughing. Even my ducky's laughing. Oh, that was so cute. I don't know if you guys can hear her. You want to say hi again? No? Okay. All right. A skeleton walks into a bar. He says, can I get a beer and a mop? Okay, we're good to go. All right, what's another way to stimulate our vagus nerve so that we calm down? Well, what's a way we do it is singing. How many of you used to sing? How many of you sing out loud? Singing is a wonderful thing. Ready? Sweet Caroline, ba ba ba. I don't know the other words. Those words, the words I don't know. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your feet. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your butt. Ooh, alrighty. Humming. Humming is a beautiful thing. Humming is a way to calm your vagus nerve. And by the way, these are things that we can do with our kids. Take a deep breath in. Let's just go. How about let's do Lean on Me? Ready? Notice in your body. How many of you thought I was going to stop? So it's just beautiful. And notice when you're humming also, if you can bring the humming down into your body. Start it with your throat and then just keep on bringing it down. So the humming of can become the humming of and then you feel it more in your body too. It's very calming, especially when I lived in New Jersey. I used to work at the Douglas Developmental Disability Center at Rutgers. Say that 3 times fast. And I worked with a lot of superpower gifted, they call them special needs kids, autistic kids. And when we started humming, everybody came into synergy. Everybody calmed down. I would do things like different letters. I would pick vowels. I would breathe in. Try with me if you want, or just hang out. And I would go, and then like all the kids would just stop. Try an O sound. Ready? Make an O face. Ready? Breathe in and go. Like that. And these are things you can do with the kids. Try it. In Behavior Mastery, I talk about pattern interrupting. These are amazing, beautiful pattern interrupts for home, for anybody. You want to get somebody's attention, somebody's talking to you, you have an adult, anything. Just, I mean, how silly is it? Think about it. If you want to get people's attention, you want to get somebody's attention, and did I say attention enough? And I just go, like you can do this in a crowded room. Every single person's going to look at you like you're nuts, which probably you are. Good for you. Okay, what are some other things that we can do for the vagus nerve? I'm looking down here because I got my whole entire list over here. Oh, green screen. Hopefully it's a lot clearer than when I used to do it outside, but I noticed that that wasn't working as well. Okay, we can do a vagus nerve massage. So the carotid artery is right here, just like that. And now you're not even pressing. Don't even press. This is like this. That's all you're doing. And just gently where the jawline meets the neck. Just gently like this, 5 times, 6 times, whatever. All you're doing is you're just touching. It's a nerve. Remember, nerves are highly sensitive. Let's go the other side. And just right there. I don't know if I would teach this to the kids. I think the kids would do it way too hard and then end up cutting off their own circulation and passing out. That's what I see. I watch too many John Wick movies. All right, let's do the other side. And just now go the other direction. If you went clockwise, go counterclockwise. I wonder if kids know what that means if they don't even know what a clock is. These thoughts and other thoughts. You can hear Ison. One of our doggies just went for a walk and it's been 20 minutes, so he wants another walk. That's him. That's what he wants. All right, how do you feel? Oh, that's so nice. Okay, ready? Here we go. Take a sip.
Use the pad.
Okay. All right, now, we always do breath work. So when we do breath work, it's all about changing the way that we normally breathe. One thing to notice is if throughout the day or throughout life, are you a mouth breather or a nose breather? It tends to I've heard that if you are a nose breather, where your mouth is closed, you don't have boogies. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Like that. So just being aware if you can catch yourself, just not breathing. Ever catch yourself not breathing? I catch myself sometimes clenching my teeth. Ever catch yourself just, I'm like, why am I doing this? I'm making breakfast. So just be aware if you're breathing in and out through your nose, and then try a 4-second inhale and an 8-second exhale. So ready? Just sit comfortably. All right, let's try this. Ready? 4 seconds in. 8 out. Let's try it again. 4 seconds in. 8 seconds out. Do 5 of these. Okay. Notice how you feel. Oh, imagine if we did half of this stuff with our kids in circle time instead of the What's the Weather song every single day. Or anybody. You don't have to be in education. Just being human. Being a human and connecting with your body. This one lady I was watching, I forget her name, and she was talking about how if you just drink enough water, get 8 hours of sleep, and eat a good amount of vegetables, how your whole life will change. And I know that that's a challenge. But things like that happen. Sometimes the easiest things are the best things. Another way to calm your vagus nerve, to do a little love and tenderness to it, is to hug a pet. If you have a pet, go grab your pet right now. If you want to show me your pet, I showed you my ducky in the beginning. I'll grab mine in one pet. Anybody have a pet they want to show and they want to hug? Because of course we want to hug them when they don't want us to hug them. Cool, no big deal. And the last thing that we're going to do is let's go to the freezer. Let's get the ice pack, or let's get the wet paper towel, whatever you put in there. And we're going to end with that. Alrighty. So we have my wet paper towel right here. I also froze this little, it's cold enough. It's like a little ice pack thing. I got one of my dog's bones. Don't tell him, but this could be good too. All right. Take this, or take the piece of paper that's wet and cold. I mean, this actually feels a little nicer. And just all you're going to do, just put it right there. Now put it on the other side. You know, I'm going to try this one. The vagus nerve. Think about in Las Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I don't know. What happens in your vagus nerve doesn't stay in there. It goes through your whole body. Switch sides. Switch sides. And if you could do something for yourself today, order yourself something like this and then bring it with you. Bring it to school, put it in the freezer in your room, keep it wherever you're at in your office, and then just, take it out. Take care of yourself. Self-care is important. Let me see, I went over everything. Okay, awesome. Appreciate you guys for coming on. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.